It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning, and I can tell you this show is going to give you not only sunrise photography, but also a very, very important installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Yes!
Yes!
Now, September is all about the celebration of heritage in South Africa. And here to tell us more about her heritage is Digital Director at Tiger Brands. Graham called her a tigress earlier. I never knew that was a thing, but now it is for me. Please welcome the tigress. Sadiqa Fakir is here today.
Can we clap?
Hello there. Let's clap. Let's clap. Let's clap. Let's clap. That's right. You see me rolling. Anyway, right. Now, joining in on the discussion, you can easily do that. It's simple. Voice notes are welcome. Sadiqa's here.
Yes.
Also, Chef Clem here. I'm here. Send us love notes. 063-408-8863. We are ready to hear about all of your stories. And if you have questions, we got your back. Sadiqa,
Hello.
are you okay with tigress? I heard Graham call you tigress. I was like,
Hear
what?
me roar.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Hashtag eye of the tiger.
I love that. That's what we're here
Do
for.
you see what I did
Sorry,
there?
Chef Clem. I don't want you to third wheel, but I feel like this is
No,
what's
I'm
going
a
to happen today.
spectator.
eh?
I'm spectating. Front row seat. Go for it.
Okay, now
Stand here and look pretty.
there you go. You're a very pretty person. I'm not going to get into that now because Chef Clem. Right, Sadiqa, September, Heritage Month. Of course, you look amazing.
Thank you.
And I feel like
sucked it in.
there's all of us are at the moment. So when it comes to heritage, what does that mean to you? I know it means different things to everybody, but to you, what is heritage?
I like to say that it's biryani masala mix with my heritage, because I'm proudly Indian and
Yes.
subcontinental Indian. I'm North Indian, I'm Punjabi. My husband's Gujarati, and so we mix masala there. And then on our side, proudly South African. And it's the mix
Wow.
of really celebrating my South African heritage, but also my Indian culture. We are obsessed and passionate about Indian food and putting Indian food on the map because it's so grossly misunderstood. So we use Heritage Month to really just celebrate the fine cuisine and the culture.
I like what you said there because it is misunderstood. You know, when you ask somebody about their culture, you ask them about their culinary culture as
Yes.
well. Often you'll say, right, is it Chinese? Oh, it's this. So they go Chinese, it's going to be noodles.
Yes.
It's going to be this one and that one. So we actually have to diversify our understanding of culture, which is very,
Yes.
very important. So when Heritage Day hits,
Yeah.
how would you celebrate? If you're going to bring a plate
Yeah.
to the table, what do you bring me?
You know, the first thing is I hear Indian food is a niche. 1.5 billion of us cannot
It
be
can't
wrong.
just be one.
No.
genre.
No.
Come on, guys.
I'm sorry.
No. And now India is a mixed masala. On the top, you have China. So we have Indo-Chinese, which is a
Yes.
mixture now, a fusion of Indian food. On my Heritage Day table, you'd see some Chinese chili chicken with garlic naan. You'd see a biryani, which is a Mughal biryani. Then you'd see maybe a dal, and then maybe you'd see some sweetmeats like a gulab jamun. But then you would see a masala sausage and some chops because we want to do a braai.
What's a masala sausage?
Ah,
Are you talking about like a danya? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Just
Go to
I'm
your local
salivating.
Indian-
I can't wait. So in front of you,
Yes.
they're the workings and the elements of a heritage sort of esque
Correct.
feast. What are you going to make us today?
So we are making, now every Indian auntie and uncle have their own bespoke chicken curry. So don't come at me, people. This is a Gujarati chicken curry.
All right.
So it's generally the meat is marinated before, either the night before or an hour. Before is fine if you're in a rush.
Yes.
And you infuse with ginger, with garlic, so we can actually get started.
Okay.
So like ginger, garlic. Normally, we'd have to have paste, and it would be absolutely well pasted, and so it brings out the flavor. So when you have a
Yes.
paste, and then red masala, which is a fusion of ginger, garlic, and fresh red chili, and then you mix this in, and marinating just works, and you're going to throw in some
Wow.
turmeric and lemon juice, and you marinate this, and some salt, of course, and you marinate this to let the spices go in. So I think that's the important component of it.
That's gorgeous.
And then
And already,
You're
you
gonna
know,
mix
I
this.
know.
Oh, well, you and I had a conversation
Yeah.
earlier about
Yeah.
eating curry for breakfast.
That's
okay?
fine.
And it's not only fine, it's a thing that we need to do it.
you must do it.
Curry tastes better the next day.
So, but,
We know this.
but in all honesty, traditional Indian breakfasts, South Africa, it's the masala beans,
Yes.
all right? And you'd have that with your masala sausage and your masala eggs and more masala. But in India, you'd have like a chole bhature, which is
Excuse me, you're going to reverse there, please? Just
chole bhature. Say it slowly.
Chole bhature.
Which is then
Chole
a
bhature.
chickpea curry with a fried piece of dough, which is like this big. And you eat that because why? In Punjab, it's cold. It's made with ghee, so it sustains you the entire day and keeps you warm.
That's
so spice
amazing.
actually keeps you warm.
Chole bhature.
Everything doesn't have to be hot, guys.
No.
That- see, there's a
There's a
misconception
difference,
right
there's a
there, right?
difference.
Correct.
Spicy and spiced. Yes, there's a
Very
difference.
big difference. You need to control the heat. Indian food does not make you sick. Indian food does not give you gas and.
And I'm so glad we're doing this today.
I agree.
We have to shake off all of these
These
stereotypes.
misconceptions.
Absolutely.
And
You got my favorite ingredient going in there now?
ghee.
Ghee.
Just gonna lather it.
Ghee for me is just like...
It's the best.
It's the best.
I
the
couldn't
best.
agree more because it's a really beautiful
We're gonna get this
additive,
in there.
and I love what it does in terms of the.
Yeah, let's get it all in.
Also, I feel like ghee. What it does for me is that it's such a good platform for spice. It
Yes,
carries it
yes,
through the
yes.
entire dish as well.
Correct.
Is that stick cinnamon over there?
This is cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
So
Cinnamon.
you have to throw your spices in. And the cool thing about ghee is it doesn't burn because
That's-
it's already been clarified.
Oh.
So we're adding bay leaves in, cinnamon. Now, heat is your friend with spices. Heat invokes the spices. Gets
Yes.
I say it gets them turned up and turned on.
Heat and spices. It's kind of like espresso and people waking up in South Africa.
Bring
It
the
just
spice.
breaks you up. It's
There
like,
we
hello,
go.
hi.
There we go.
Great.
So you can smell the aromatics.
And for
of
me,
the
I
spice.
feel like a
Wow.
curry does need that element of fat in it because
Correct.
fat also carries the flavor of the spices through.
course.
But I like that you got the balance because there's no fat, there's no skin,
There's
on,
no
the
skin
chicken,
on the chicken.
but we got the extra ghee in there.
Correct. Can you smell that
Oh,
already?
absolutely.
If I have to give a tip for a curry, if
Please,
you-
please.
So, get your onions brown. The biggest thing is use enough onions. Don't just coy that 1/4 onion at the bottom of your vegetable. Please put in 2 big onions and chop it up finely. When you get the caramelization on the onion,
Yes.
that is when you get that thick, luscious, warm gravy.
When they say
I'm-
the secret ingredient is love, they actually mean it's onion. Because onion is like the soul, it's the weight, it's the body, and you need it. You can also tell when a curry doesn't have enough onion because it looks a bit, I'm going to say it, oh, you nearly said the person's name. If you are making watery onion, watery curry, it's probably because you don't have enough onion in there. We're pulling out names today. Piao, piao.
I love it. This is why the thing is, onions
And-
have layers,
and you-
and so do our emotions
Yes.
and our connection to heritage.
Yes.
I'm trying to make onion more emotional than it is,
No,
but it's
no.
quite important. If you would
So
like
we good
any
to
of the
go?
steps in the recipe, please go to expressoshow.com. Remember, we have a couple of these installments of your culinary hotline. So if you've got any questions, 063-408-8863. We are happy to answer any questions. You've got Sadiqa, you've got Chef Clem here. I will even answer questions for you today. But as this just beautifully, the smells coming out of here, I'm trying to explain this to you, but just picture when you're walking, from a long distance after soccer practice. This is what I'm getting in my head. And coming home to my mother's curry, like this is the smell I'm getting.
Oh, yes.
Every curry will take you to a
Comfort.
place in your childhood. And I think that's
I
what I love
agree.
about heritage, just knowing that, growing up in a household where there was a lot of influences around India and Cape Malay,
Yes.
like this is the smell
Nostalgia,
that I enjoy.
comfort food.
Oh,
that's what
beautiful.
it's about.
So remember, any questions, send it through to the WhatsApp line, and we'll be back with another installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. See you later.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso and another part of our Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, the aromas coming out of the kitchen is gorgeous. A little earlier, we started a curry. Not just any curry. We have our director and resident tigress of Tiger Brands, Sadiqa Fakir, who is here showing us the roots, the heritage, the richness that is in my nose right now, permeating my soul and encouraging me to live a better life. That's what I'm smelling right now.
Wow.
Sadiqa, that's what
deep.
I'm smelling.
That's deep.
I know.
So we are getting it on.
Yes, we better.
So, Clem, how you with the onions?
We are going to do we're going to do 2 dishes now. We're going to finish off the curry. And what are you making?
I'm making a veg pulao.
And
Oh.
So think spring, think multiple colors. This is normally served as a side dish or as a main dish. So it's sometimes called Navratri Pulao. So the Hindu community is now going into fasting for Navratri. And
Yes.
it's all about multiple colors. It invokes multiple colors.
Oh,
so
goodness.
this is why, because it's called, because of the multiple colors,
Yes.
it's called a Navratri Korma. So Clem, you're going to sort that out.
Yeah.
I'm getting ghee.
More
of course.
ghee.
More ghee.
Don't judge.
I
No.
love more ghee. No, we
More
love
ghee's
more
better.
ghee.
I am the McGee.
Yes, you are.
So
That's how
where we left off previously,
Yes.
the onions have now browned off beautifully.
Wow.
I'm going to add our chicken, which we've marinated in those beautiful spices. That's
Okay.
going in. Okay. I got the whole how to before, so I hope I'm going to do this right. Okay. So the chicken goes in. Give it a good mix. Get it coated in that ghee.
Thank you for the smell. Thank
Can
you
you
so
smell?
much.
Oh my goodness! Can you smell that?
Isn't
you
it,
for the
isn't,
smile.
it, isn't it amazing?
No, I just feel, now it feels like Sunday. I know it's Wednesday, but it feels like Sunday to me in my nose.
And
I
you-
love this.
Now,
That's
what
gorgeous.
I'm doing here, there's more ghee. I am browning some cashews and almonds with some sultanas. And I know some South Africans hate sultanas. I know it's like a thing. They're like communities
I
anti-sultanas
mean,
or
because
raisins.
we love peanuts and raisins.
Yeah, but don't judge the sultana.
No.
So we're going to brown this whilst Clem gets everything else
Why
in there.
do they not like sultanas?
Why? I love
There's like a
sultana.
thing. There's like people don't like coriander. Like people ardently hate this,
okay,
and then
okay,
there
I
are people who
understand that. I get
hate
that.
sultanas.
Oh. Are you like at home? Are you that person? And if you are, why?
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 Like, tell us.
I was told, right, that there are people who actually have this palate where they don't like warm fruit. And that's why raisins and sultanas, if they are applied to any dish,
Correct.
there's a warm fruit problem that people would have for some reason.
Warm food problem.
Warm fruit
Wow.
problems, WFPs. That's what it is. There's a hotline that you can message if you do have a warm fruit problem, 063-408-8863. Also, if you have any culinary conundrums, make sure that you send a voice note through to us right now. We've got two incredible chefs over here. We're celebrating heritage, and the smells in here, my word, are incredible. So stick around for what is going to be a masterpiece at the end there. Now, the potatoes are quite big. Can we have a little question? This is from my side. I like to cut my potatoes a bit smaller. For some reason, I think that you almost get the potatoes shedding some of that unctuousness into a sauce that makes it a bit thicker. But the
Sure.
bigger potatoes, you
Yep.
know, this is easier to divide in the family because then you just give the younger kids the big potato, and then the dad of the family traditionally always gets more of the meat. Don't ask
Okay.
me why this happens.
All right.
But I've seen it's happened throughout my entire life. Where the
Why are so
Papa
many
Bear.
people in the back nodding? They're like, yes, yes,
No,
yes,
no, because
yes,
the
yes.
because the thing is, the Papa Bear always gets the meat, and then I'm like, I have rice and a potato.
But I'm okay with that. The thing is, for me, I do like
So-
the big piece of potato, especially
Yes.
when it sucks up all that sauce.
So-
Yes.
I'm there for that. But I get what you're saying about the smaller pieces. It cooks quicker and it like kind of lends a bit of its body to the.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Get you.
So
Talk to
I'll
me.
tell you why.
Yes, please
So
tell me why.
big potatoes in Durban, you have a thing called gravy soakers or UTDs, up to date. Now a bag of those
UTDs.
potatoes is like a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's basically gold, and it's cut big because the second you put it in, they immediately soak up the gravy and they like burst, and they're called
Yes.
bursters as well. So that's why it's so it's cut in.
We are
Okay.
But now,
learning.
That's why
but
I
now
asked the
in,
question.
unfortunately, in Johannesburg, Cape Town, you don't have that. Like, but now, shame, my people have started bringing it.
Potato
and-
shots.
Potato shots.
Yo, my people have started bringing it. Yeah, that chef Tim.
I've
We
got-
started helping you guys because you have a potato problem.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
I've got whole spices. Again, heat brings out whole spices. Cinnamon, cumin, black pepper, whole black pepper, bay leaf, cardamom. You can already smell those sweets.
Smelling
Yeah.
amazing.
You can get those smells.
Oh goodness.
And yes, so you took the sultanas and the nuts out because you don't want it to
Correct.
burn at this stage.
Correct.
Okay, but you want a little bit of that toastiness on them.
Correct.
That's what you want.
That's exactly what we want.
This is our. remember, we only have
Is
2
this
minutes
right?
left on our culinary
Right,
hotline.
2
So if you
minutes
have
left in
any,
the hotline.
I love doing this, Chef Clem. But if you have any questions, 063-408-8863 with our two incredible chefs, Sadiqa as well as Chef Clem. Now, Chef Clem, 2 minutes to go.
And you'll see at the bottom of your screen will be a countdown. No, they're just joking. There won't be a
No.
countdown. So what I've got is I've got the chicken in here, I've got the potatoes in here. I'm going to go in with a little bit of, not a little bit of salt. Here's the thing, we had this conversation. Doesn't matter
Yes.
how good your spice mix is. If you do not have salt, you're going to taste
salt.
nothing. So salt's going
That's
in.
it.
Okay. Then also potatoes absorb a lot of the salt. So it's not about adding a lot of salt. It's there for a reason. Then to counteract the tomato that's got that slight bitterness, we're going with a bit of sugar. Okay. Once the chicken's almost done cooking,
Yes.
that's when we go in with the garam masala. And
There
you
we
brought
go.
this all the way from Joburg.
Yeah,
Yes,
did you come? So did your
I'm
people
the
bring
spice auntie.
the
I'm the spice
garam
peddler.
masala?
Like my bags, everything smells of spice
The spice merchant.
perpetually.
No, it's okay. We need people like you in our lives. Trust me. Sometimes
Lid-
you get these things, they don't have the
lid
punch we
on.
need.
Water, lid on, because you want to add some water in because you want that thick, luscious gravy
Oh.
for the roti, for the rice, or if you're making a bunny chow from this, you
Ah.
ultimately need...
Someone go fetch me half a loaf.
Now.
Okay.
Now.
That's going in. Talk me very quickly
Right.
through your rice dish.
So I've already put in the whole spices. You put in your onion, you put in your garlic and ginger. Get the raw, or like it's a raw smell. You want it to
I
become a
can
warm
feel that.
smell. And then I've added in mixed veg, your choice of mixed veg, and then already pre-done potatoes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
deep fry them?
Yes, I. But now why would you? Okay.
Deep fry. Deep fry it. I
Deep
love
fried.
it. Yes.
And at this point, we want to salt. Please salt.
Salt.
And salt your rice when you
Yes.
boil it. Like, come on, please. Like,
Seasoning is so important.
Seasoning
just
is
awakens
so
all the
important.
flavors. If you're looking for any of the recipe items, please go to expressoshow.com. We've got it all up there, as well as the method. As we wrap this up very quickly, we've got our chicken curry over there. It's not just a chicken curry. Can you give it the proper title, Sadiqa? just to make
Gujarati
sure?
chicken curry.
Gujarati chicken
Yes.
curry in
Check
a
you.
hurry. Oh, and there's a flurry, because now we've also got the rice going down.
Now we've added in our
Absorbing
basmati
all the
rice.
flavors. It's basmati.
Yes,
Is it
your-
pre-cooked? Done and dusted.
It was cooked, and the tip here, boil your rice the night before. You don't want to add in rice that you just boiled. It'll become stodgy.
Gotcha.
So
that's a
cool
great
your
tip.
rice, ensure it's in the fridge, and then it's almost like a stir fry now, like an egg fried rice.
Oh, yes.
And then this baby.
Perfect.
This is saffron infused milk, and you let that go in.
1,000 rand right there. 1,000 rand.
Well, that's how we're boiling.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that's how we boil.
No, but I do agree with you. There's such an amazing flavor, not just color you get from saffron as well.
Correct.
Yes.
And it has to
Smell.
be there.
Okay, while we're doing the smelling, remember we got another recipe coming up for you, but that wraps up our session of the Culinary Hotline. Bling, tick, tick, tick. Thanks a lot to Sadiqa as well as Chef Clem for giving us all of these recipe items. Remember, get yours at expressoshow.com.